Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So, there's going to be another one of them crazy Matrix talk videos, so whatever comes up in the topic, we just kind of go with it. So, as you can see, like, the last few days, yeah, in England, yeah, it's been cloudy, foggy, and I think it was like last week I uploaded a video of like the sky pulsating, right? So the last few days it's been cloudy and foggy and shit, and then now, I don't know, you probably won't be able to see it. Well, you can see that stuff there, right? But like the sun is literally out and it is beaming. So yeah, a lot of things happening taking place, right? Like the sun's out beaming. So also Trump got his president and stuff. So once again, try not to get what's it called, distracted with everything that's going on, because there's a lot of distractions, right? And there's going to be more and more things coming to light, as I keep saying. But yeah, the last few days, everything, like I keep saying, the last few weeks or months or whatever, everything has just felt weird and off, right? But the last week or so, no, it's been for a few weeks actually, to be fair. Look at how blue the sky is. Like, you can see how artificial the shit is. Look, you see it? It's all mad, yeah. We live in a hologram, like a simulation. It's so blatant and obvious. Things are being controlled and manipulated. But yeah, anyway, so the last few months, I would say, the energy has just felt very, very heavy, right? So I was speaking to one of my friends, and we was talking about how the current energy feels like obviously healing is a journey, right? And it's not linear, it's not straightforward, right? And then she was basically saying, like I said, like it feels like a lot of like trauma is coming up, but I'm processing it, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of looking at it from a different angle, right? And I was like, yeah, not spiraling downwards, but it's like spiraling and having a different view of the trauma. And yeah, and then see kind of piecing together how it kind of makes it's hot as well. Yeah, piecing together how the trauma plays out in your waking in life or whatever. And then she was basically saying, like, yeah, the root of a tree is also not straight, like it branches, it spreads out, right? So I was like, oh yeah, that's very interesting, because it feels like that, like a lot of things coming up to the surface for processing, because at the end of the day, we're I'm trying to word it right. We're trying to get to who we really are, yeah, past the trauma and past the physical vessel. Now this is kind of the ego talking, and there might be some other stuff that comes out, but yeah, so we're trying to get to the core of who we are and why the way we do certain things or act in certain ways or react in certain ways, right? But most of it is just due to trauma and programming, right? So if you're not looking at yourself, right, and turning inwards, you're going to be it's in a way, it's kind of spiritual bypassing. That's what I was going to say. Obviously I've always been kind of dipping in and out of looking at myself, right? But it was like a period, I think my teens and stuff, where I was trying to do a lot of spiritual bypassing, you know, drinking, smoking, and just avoiding, right? So now it feels like, all right, it's come round again to kind of look at and sit with, if that makes sense. Because like I've been saying it in so many videos, yeah, there's a lot of people out there trying to do like spiritual bypassing or trying to avoid their trauma and avoid their issues and stuff, right? But then that just has a knock-on effect, right? So like a lot of the older generation, like I would say for men, not being able to like that saying about, oh yeah, men don't cry and stuff, right? So you've got a lot of men out there that are holding a lot of weight and that don't know how to express or process stuff, so they're holding a lot, and then it just has a knock-on effect because they're not actually feeling and dealing with their issues, should we say, yeah? So like I was saying, this kind of drops on us to do the ancestral healing, innit? So it's just like looking at the knock-on effect, right, that trauma has. So then I was having a counselling session today, and then it was like my counsellor was like, she said something, and she was like, you're stopping the pattern, right? And I was like, oh shit, I never looked, like, you know when someone actually says it to you, and it's like, oh yeah, like I've been putting in the work and stuff, but not recognising the work that I've been putting in. So when she said that, I was like, oh, okay, cool, man, yeah, like, yeah, it makes sense. And when you're doing the work, it can be very uncomfortable. As I keep saying in most of my videos, that feeling is healing, right? So you got to feel what you're going through. This is like, how you doing, mate? It's an experience, you know? And yeah, we've got to learn from our experiences to a certain degree. And like, we've all got lessons to learn while being here. So whether that's setting boundaries, whether it's self-control, discipline, putting others first, putting yourself first, like there's different lessons, and that's why they call them life lessons, because they can take a lifetime to learn, right? Which isn't always easy when you're having to deal with difficult emotions, right? But yeah, so like I keep saying, this is like one of the most important lifetimes that we'll ever experience. And I think a lot of people are just feeling it at the moment, you know, because I've mentioned it in one of my videos, I think like ages ago, and it was like, yeah, 2020, no, not 2020, I think it was 2012, like that's when like the Mayans predicted like the world will end. But like I said before, it weren't the world ending, it was that the shifting of consciousness, right? And everything that has kind of taken place till then, like up till now, should we say, is just trying to wake us up and make us look at ourselves and look at what we're doing to the planet. Not we're doing to the planet, but certain entities are doing to the planet, and certain ways of living is unsustainable, right? So yeah, this is like one of the most important lifetimes, and it's challenging, man. It's not easy. It's challenging. Just being down here in the physical vessel, like this dense realm, it's challenging, man. And like I keep saying, everyone has been through shit, and everyone is going through shit, right? So obviously try to be compassionate with yourselves and try not to be hard on yourselves and judge yourselves for where you're at. Like lessons will keep repeating until the lesson is learned, right? So if you're feeling stuck and like you're not understanding something, that's okay. But one thing that I will say, and this is a note from myself, is like you've got to try. It doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're trying something. Like, I think one of my sayings has been like, I come across a saying ages ago, and I've been trying to not live day by day by it, but trying to do one thing that your future self will thank you for, right? So even if it's, I don't know, something stupid like going for a walk around the block instead of sitting inside, or yeah, changing your diet, or going to the gym. Like, yeah, I'm off to the gym now, innit? So yeah, it's just little things, you know. And not comparing yourself to others. That is a big thing. Like I keep saying it keeps coming up in the readings, that don't compare yourself to others, because success is different to everyone, right? And you shouldn't judge people for their levels of success, because our main thing is just being human. Yeah, just being grateful that we've got breath and here to experience that. The way things are, how the system is created, or how the system is, it's not, humans are not designed for the way the system is created. Like, I'll give you an example. I see one advert, yeah, and humans ain't meant to sit down for a long period of time. So I see an advert that's talking about, humans ain't created to sit down for a long period of time and but yeah, here's this new chair that is going to help with this and that. It's like, mate, like, people need movement, yeah? So movement is key, gets the energy flowing, right? Anything stagnant starts to build up, you know? I'm talking from an energy level. If anything's stagnant, then things start building up off that stagnant energy. But it's about the balance, to be fair. It's always about balance. But yeah, a lot of things is going to be coming up to be fucking healed and released as well, as I keep saying. And these a lot of people that I know are having a lot of problems with their knees and their feet, because the last few days, I don't know if it's the frequency or something, man, I don't know what is going on, but my knees have just been aching like hell. And then a few people that I know, they've been having a lot of foot problems and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what is happening. Everything is just weird. Everything is weird. And like, yeah, like I know, like, our relationship with food is definitely going to change, because the last week or so, it's like, yeah, I've been more drawn to eating healthier. It's like when you start going to the gym and stuff, you start taking better care of your body and stuff. So, because you're exercising, you're more conscious of what you're putting in your body, right? So, oh no, going the wrong bloody way, mate. Yeah, so you're more conscious of what you're putting in your body, and it's like, yeah, there's so much, like, we've got to work with what the cards that we've been dealt, right? In general, yeah, which ain't always easy, but living in the city, certain things are quite restricting, should we say. So, a lot of people are kind of, how should we say it? Not even a lot of people, look, just the way society is, right? They push a lot of crap on people, and for the good stuff, is extortionate, right? So, like, you can get a hamburger, which ain't really a burger. It's like more, listen, it's not meat that you're eating in it. Well, animal meat anyway. So you can get a burger and chips for like £2, or you can get an organic broccoli for like £1 something as well. And it's like, dude, the broccoli is not even a dinner, yeah? So that's one kind of issue that we're dealing with, right? So, but yeah, all this is coming to light. So yeah, just being more mindful of what I've been putting in my body, man. I'm trying to take better care of the vessel and shit. So yeah, a lot more people are starting to question stuff, and you should always question everything. Like, to be fair, you should question everything, like what you're putting in your body, what you're putting on your body, the ingredients. It's not easy. I'm not perfect in it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not perfect, but God likes a trier. Yeah, God likes a trier, man. And that's all we're here to do, is try and experience, man. Like, yeah, and it's just learning. We're just here to learn and experience, man. So yeah, it's just interesting times we're in, man. So it's going to be interesting to see how things unfold going forward, because like I keep saying, man, this realm, like, it was very noticeable in 2020 that this realm was done, yeah. And as the days go on, like, time is very weird at the moment. It's like there's not enough time in the day, and then there's too much time. So time is being, I don't know, yeah, but time is a man-made concept, right? But it's very noticeable how it is. like I'm trying to get my circadian rhythm back in check. I'm trying to wake up with the sun and stuff like that, because my whole nervous system has been out of whack for years. So trying to get that's what they want. They also want people in that fight or flight mode, because you're more easier to control. And most people, I think nearly everyone, to be fair, especially if you live in a city, everyone's nervous system is built to shit. Yeah, like we haven't got a normal not nervous system. Our nervous system has been in overdrive for the longest time. So when you start doing the inner work and stuff, you're trying to start learning to regulate your emotions and regulate your nervous system, right? Because like I'm saying, everything is external is a reflection of your internal, right? So that's what I'm kind of going through, trying to balance out the internal world while trying to balance out the external world, because there was a long period of time where I was trying to neglect the external world, like not wanting to participate in it, if that makes sense. But not participating in it, this is what we come here to do, and that's King's Cross, by the way. That's what we come here to do, is to participate for the change, you know. Doesn't matter how little the change is, like I don't know, you picking up a piece of plastic from the floor or something, it still adds to the whole, you know. Like one small change makes big changes in the end, should we say. I can't word it, I don't know. Even like this brain fog, and I don't know, everything is just weird. The physical body feels like it's under a lot of strain and pressure right now, and it's weird. Like functioning is just hard work, man. Like it's been like that for a while now with the changes and stuff. One small change makes big change afterwards, in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do, but change is coming whether people like it or not, innit? That's all I'm saying. And we're here for the change, man. Even though it's challenging, even though it's challenging and stuff, but there's a lot of good to come. Yeah, there's a lot of good to come, man. It's coming. We're going, like I keep saying in the readings as well, man, we're transforming from the inside out, and we're transforming from a cellular level. So even, it may not look like it, but everything on the planet is evolving. Like we're going into a next phase, a new phase or whatever. And it's written in the stars. It's written in the stars, man. It's written in the stars. All the activity that's been going on with the sun and the planets aligning and stuff, it's never happened before in the universe, right? Or for a very long time. But yet, we're here to experience it all. Yeah? So that's why you've got so much activity. Yeah? You've got so much activity going on to try weaken the energies emitted from the sun, because I think personally that is accelerating whatever we're going through, right? So yeah, it's just interesting to see how things are going to unfold, man. You just got to kind of stay with it, innit? Like I said, it's hot, man. People out in that t-shirts and vest and shit. Meanwhile, I'm on the jacket, wearing a jacket because I'm not trying to get caught slipping. But yeah, man, you just got to kind of go with it, and yeah, whatever's coming up for you, you just got to, even though it may be uncomfortable, you've got to try to sit with it instead of run from it, you know. And try to be supportive, as supportive as you can, and to speak your truth, because going forward, we're all gonna be having to be speaking our truth, even if you feel uncomfortable with what you're gonna say. Like, you still need to speak your truth, because it's better out than in, man. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, gang, yeah, just a quick video. I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon. I may do a reading later on, depending on my energy levels and stuff, but we'll see how it goes anyway. Peace, love and luck, Trev.